There is a language we all speak, yet few of us truly understand it. It's a language that operates beneath the surface of our conversations, quietly shaping every interaction. It existed long before we ever spoke our first word. This is the silent language of influence. It's the rich, complex world of nonverbal communication. In business, in leadership, and in life, what we do often speaks far louder than what we say. Our words, sure, they carry information, but our actions, our posture, our expressions, these carry the truth. Imagine a manager telling their team they're open to new ideas, but their arms are tightly crossed and a dismissive frown sits on their face. The words say one thing, but the body, well, it screams the opposite. Which message do you think the team will believe? The unspoken subtext always wins. This powerful mode of communication isn't limited to our gestures and facial expressions. It's a vast and intricate spectrum of signals, from the way we hold ourselves to the strategic use of silence, and even the way we design our physical environment. This chapter is your introduction to that channel. It's a guide to understanding the unspoken rules of influence and how to consciously shape the signals you send out into the world. In the world of business, there are managers, and, well, there are leaders. The distinction often comes down to one critical skill: the mastery of non-verbal communication. An administrator ensures tasks are completed. They manage processes. They ensure the message is sent. A leader, however, inspires action. They connect with human beings on an emotional level. A true leader ensures the meaning is received, not just the message. Think about the most influential leaders you have known. It was the way they carried themselves. It was the unwavering eye contact that made you feel seen and heard. It was the calm they projected in moments of crisis. While their words provided direction, their non-verbal cues provided something far more valuable: confidence. They used their entire being to communicate their intent, their passion, and their belief in the mission. A manager is not just a person who uses communication tools. A manager is a communication tool. You are a living, breathing message. Your consistent, calm demeanor signals stability. Your focused attention in a one-on-one meeting signals respect. You are communicating long before you ever open your mouth. This chapter will equip you with the psychological techniques needed to master this skill. You'll discover how to turn your non-verbal communication from an unconscious habit into a conscious, powerful tool for leadership. In the professional arena, your personality is built, moment by moment, through the consistent patterns of your behavior. Your mannerisms are the building blocks of this perception. Projecting confidence is a deliberate act. Consider the leader who commands a room. They maintain a steady, relaxed posture. Their gestures are controlled and purposeful. Under pressure, their facial expression remains calm and composed. They send a clear, silent message. I am in command of myself, and therefore I am in command of this situation. This projection of control has a profound effect. When people perceive you as confident and composed, it inspires confidence in them. Your calm becomes their calm. Just as positive mannerisms can build confidence, negative ones can silently sabotage your authority. Often, these are unconscious habits that act as leakage, allowing your true feelings of anxiety to escape. Another common category involves frequent self-touching gestures. In a professional context, they broadcast a message of unease. Perhaps the most damaging are the signals misread as deception, a constantly shifting gaze, or an inability to maintain eye contact. Almost invariably, the audience will trust the nonverbal cue over the verbal one. You could have the most brilliant argument, but if it is delivered while nervously pacing, the message will be lost. The nonverbal static will be too loud. The journey to mastering your professional persona begins with a single, crucial step: rigorous self-awareness. A powerful way to do this is to record yourself. Soliciting direct and candid feedback is another essential tool. Find a trusted mentor or a respected peer and ask them to focus specifically on your mannerisms. Once you have identified the habits, the second step is conscious practice. This is the deliberate, disciplined cultivation of mannerisms that align with your desired professional persona. This is not about being inauthentic. It is about removing the unintentional static that prevents your true abilities from being seen clearly. You take control of your professional narrative. A manager's physical presence is a powerful communication medium. This is powerfully illustrated through the strategic management of a leader's presence. When a senior leader physically attends a project review meeting, their presence is a potent nonverbal message. It signals, this project is of the highest strategic importance. This is the Napoleonic strategy of scarcity. The scarcity of their intervention makes their appearance an event, focusing attention and motivating the team. This strategy of scarcity is for the executive echelon. The mandate for a frontline or mid-level manager is precisely the opposite. Your role is to be consistently and reliably present for their team. Your frequent presence is a non-verbal signal of support, accessibility, and engagement. It is this managerial presence that builds the trust and psychological safety necessary for a team to function effectively. The two strategies are interdependent. The manager's constant presence at the operational level allows the senior leader to remain scarce. The manager acts as a filter and a conduit. An effective manager protects their leader's time, thereby enhancing the power of that leader's eventual intervention. Your posture is the very foundation of your nonverbal presence. A manager who habitually slouches communicates low energy. Conversely, an upright, open posture sends a powerful message of confidence. Research has shown adopting expansive postures can change your body chemistry, increasing confidence and decreasing stress. This creates a positive feedback loop. If posture is the foundation, your gestures are the active verbs. Open palm gestures, for example, are universally recognized as signals of honesty, sincerity, and openness. The scale and energy of your gestures should be congruent with the context. Broad gestures for motivation, smaller, controlled movements for serious, detailed discussions. Our facial expressions are the most potent channel for conveying emotion. A genuine smile is a powerful tool for building rapport. Conversely, a lack of expression can be deeply unsettling and can be perceived as disinterested, dismissive, or unfeeling. Micro-expressions are fleeting, involuntary expressions that can reveal a concealed emotion, providing a significant strategic advantage if you can spot them. The study of eye behavior, oculesics, is critical. Steady eye contact signals confidence and focus. Proxemics, the study of space, is the second part of this silent dance. A large desk creates a barrier. Choosing to sit next to a team member removes this obstacle and promotes a more collaborative, egalitarian atmosphere. Non-verbal communication finds its greatest power in situations rich with interpersonal dynamics, where emotional data is as important as factual content. Think of high-stakes negotiations. When delivering sensitive feedback, non-verbal cues are essential for conveying empathy and softening the impact of the message, preserving the relationship. During a motivational speech, a leader's non-verbal presence is what truly inspires. The non-verbal delivery transforms a simple message into a memorable event. Conversely, relying on non-verbal cues is ineffective for communicating complex technical information. A gesture cannot adequately explain a line of code or a complex formula. Formal policy and contractual agreements cannot rely on non-verbal understanding. They require the unambiguous and archival nature of written documents to ensure there is a single source of truth. In emails or instant messages, the vast majority of non-verbal cues are lost. Attempting to interpret tone often leads to misinterpretation. In these contexts, clarity in the written message is paramount. The strategic manager uses this understanding to select the appropriate channel, often supplementing non-verbal communication with explicit written clarification to get the best of both worlds. Professional etiquette is a codified system of non-verbal communication. Adherence is a constant, passive signal of one's competence and consideration for others. In the modern hybrid workplace, these rules have migrated online. Having your camera on is a powerful non-verbal signal of engagement and presence. The time taken to respond to an email is a non-verbal cue. Acknowledging receipt of an important email, even if a full response isn't yet possible, is a sign of professional courtesy. When operating globally, understanding cross-cultural non-verbal etiquette is critical. A gesture that is benign in one culture may be deeply offensive in another. The manager's responsibility is to undertake the necessary research and observation to ensure their nonverbal communication is always respectful of the cultural context. As a manager, you are the primary architect of etiquette. Your actions become the unwritten rules. By setting and maintaining this high standard of respect, you are making the workplace a fundamentally better place to be for everyone. We have journeyed through the silent world of nonverbal communication. We've seen that mastery begins with self-awareness and is built through the conscious practice of aligning your external signals with your internal competence and intent. The conclusion of this chapter is not an end, but a beginning. Becoming a master of silent communication is a continuous practice that you integrate into your daily leadership. Start small. For the next week, focus on just one thing. Perhaps it is maintaining a confident posture or giving your full, undivided attention. True presence is born when your inner state and your outer expression are in perfect harmony. Your team will feel it as authentic leadership, and it will be the foundation of the trust they place in you. The words you speak will always be important, but your true legacy as a leader will be written in the silent language of your actions. This is the secret of nonverbal power. Now go and unlock it. Unlock.